Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at some of the items that I picked up this week. This video is actually going to have two parts. The first part is going to be me showing you the pops that I picked up. While there wasn't a lot of them, some of them did have some special meaning to me. And then also another item that I picked up, I wasn't really looking forward to it, and it was pretty unexpected, but I was really glad that I was able to get my hands on it. Then the second part of the video is going to be more of an in-depth look at that particular item, unboxing it, and showing you guys more of a close-up look. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned till the end of the video. So let's look at the pops I picked up. The first one is actually the first pop that my wife bought me. She knew that I was looking for this guy, and she was at the store and they had it there, and she sent me a picture. She said, "They have it, I'm picking it up for you, don't look for it anymore." That was really cool. And this is number 106 in the Five Nights at Freddy line. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive Flocked Freddy. So he looks really, really awesome. Obviously, being that in his teddy bear form, he's like a teddy bear, it would just make sense to make him flocked. And I think they did a really awesome job. Obviously, they did the flocked spring trap, which I already have that one. That was a GameStop exclusive. But I think they did a really, really awesome job with this guy. And I'm going to see if you guys can make it out. But even around his knees, I don't know if you guys can tell, it almost looks like the stuffing is coming out from the joints. So that was really, really cool. Attention to detail that they did on that. At first, I thought there was something wrong with it, but I noticed that it's on all the sides of the knees. And then when you look in the back at some of the other ones, you see that little detail also. So that one was pretty special to me because, again, my wife purchased it for me and she surprised me with it, so it was really, really cool. The second one that I picked up this week is one that I wanted to add on to this particular line. I've been adding these on little by little. At first, when I started collecting pops, I felt that if there was a particular line that I wanted to pick up all the pops of that line, I had to buy them all or I wasn't going to see them or anything like that. And then I quickly realized that, especially if they're commons, I can just pick them up a little bit at a time. So that's what I did with this particular line. I've already picked up 1, 2, 3 from this particular line. So this is going to be my fourth one, and I already got word that they're going to be coming with another one of this line next week. So this is number 111 in the Batman The Dark Knight Returns line. This is the PX exclusive, PX Previews exclusive, the blue Batman. So he looks really, really cool. So I don't know if you guys can make out the wrinkles on the cowl, the wrinkles on his face, really awesome. So I already have the Joker, I have the armored Batman, then I have the armored unmasked Batman. So now, obviously I picked this guy up, and then I'm missing these two. I'm really, really looking forward to Superman. I'm a big Superman fan myself. I like Batman also, but I prefer Superman. And then obviously the Carrie Kelly Robin, which I think is coming out next month in February. So my local comic book store said that they should be receiving Superman next week. Fingers crossed, hopefully they will get it in, so that'd be really cool. So that was the other one. And then last pop that I actually got this week, it's pretty special to me because of two reasons. The first one is because I've been looking for this guy. I've been looking forward since I knew that they had released them to actually picking him up, because this is the last pop that I needed to complete my Rogue One series. As of now, again, we all know Funko, they will probably be re-releasing some other ones or new variants or something like that, like we saw with The Force Awakens. So that's what I'm saying. As of now, this one will complete the Rogue One set. I have all of the pops in that set. This is number 154, the Walmart exclusive Imperial Death Trooper. And he is chromed, and he looks really, really awesome. I think they did an awesome job because it almost looks silver, but silver chrome. It's kind of hard to describe him. If you guys haven't seen him in person, you know, he looks really awesome. If you have, then you might, you know, agree with what I'm saying. The green in the eyes and in the mask look really, really cool. I think they did an awesome job with him. So not only because this is the last one that I needed to complete my set, but this guy was pretty special also because it's actually a birthday / Christmas / end of the year gift from a fellow collector. This collector is part of a group that we're in on Instagram, and we're always feeding each other information and stuff like that. So he had actually ordered 2 of them, and he told me that he had ordered one, and then when we met up today, he just, you know, surprised me with it and said, you know, happy birthday. So that was really, really cool. That's part of the reason why I really, really like this Funko community. pop community and stuff like that. And this group that I'm on Instagram is really awesome. All the guys on there are pretty cool. So that one will complete my Rogue One line, which is really awesome. Again, we have to wait and see what Funko is going to do in the pretty sure near future. So that was the 3 pops that I picked up this week. Now, I don't normally buy a lot of other type of toys or stuff like that for myself. I'll generally buy toys for my kids and stuff like that. But I got word that this particular item had already been not discontinued, had already been discounted. And I've seen a couple people do videos, and I've seen them and stuff like that. It looks cool, but again, I don't collect other types of toys, just, you know, pops and stuff like that. But I got word today through my Instagram group that this guy had been reduced heavily. So I started looking out for it, and I was actually able to find one, and I decided to go ahead and pick it up. So I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. This is the Ironman helmet. And this thing, I mean, this box is huge. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but here it is next to the pop, so you guys can see the size difference. But he looks really, really cool in the box. I can only assume how cool he's going to look out of the box. Now, I believe the retail price for this guy was $99, maybe more, I'm not sure. Originally it was more, but at the store they had him for $99, but he was actually ringing up for $29. So I paid $30 for this guy. And again, that was thanks to the group letting everybody know that it was available. I went to a store, they had 2 left. This box, while the box is not in perfect condition, it doesn't matter, I'm going to take it out of the box anyways. It is completely sealed, so that means nobody's gotten into it, which is exactly what I needed, or what I wanted. So I thought it was really, really cool. I wanted to go ahead and show it to you guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the video away, go to the table, and unbox it and show you guys a more in-depth look. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. Alright guys, so here it is again. This is the Legends series Ironman electronic helmet. And again, I don't buy a lot of toys for myself, and even though this is what I would consider a little bit more of a higher end toy, the reason why I ultimately ended up picking it up, besides obviously the great price point on it, is because both of my boys love Iron Man. They've been Iron Man for Halloween for the past couple of years, among other things, and they always kind of dress up and stuff like that. So I figured this would be a cool addition to their Iron Man costume, again, because it looks so much more realistic. So let's go ahead and open this guy up so we can take a look at it. Now, the box does state that it requires 3 AAA batteries, which are not included. So at one point, or at some point, I'm going to have to go ahead and install those. And hopefully I'm in frame. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. There he is. All right, so on the side here, it looks like you have some instructions. We'll set those to the side for a second, and let's slide them out. Again, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a more close-up, in-depth look of it. And by all means, if you guys watch this video, I'm going to try and put it up tonight. Tonight is Friday night. Definitely check your local Targets, because while they're still displayed at $99 on the shelf, they are ringing up at $29.98 or $29.99 or something like that. So 30 bucks. So definitely, if you guys go and grab one, it might still say 99 on the shelf. It doesn't have a sticker or anything like that on it. Just take it up to either the register or one of those scanners or whatever, and hopefully, or it should ring at 29. So take off the plastic. Now again, this is it's a plastic helmet. There's no metal or anything like that on it, but it's got a nice little weight to it. On the top, on the back right here, you have some plastic kind of protecting this area here. Let's see if we can take that off. And again, I don't unbox a lot of toys, so you don't see. That's why I'm not too versed on this, but there we go. All right, so there it is. He looks really, really awesome. I mean, the red is really nice and shiny, which is really cool. The gold, it's kind of like a matted gold color on the face shield there. Now I know this is supposed to open up on its own, or I don't know if it's on its own, but it's supposed to open up. Let me read through the instructions for a second. I'm going to go ahead and install the batteries, and I'll show you guys how it works. Alright guys, so I went through and installed the batteries. Here are the instructions. They are fairly easy to follow. They show you how to install the batteries, how to size the headband on the inside, and then the different portions of the helmet, and then what the batteries actually do. So let me just go ahead and run you guys through it in case you do end up picking it up. A couple of things that I did notice. So right in here is where the batteries are going to go. There's a little screw right there. That screw was really flimsy. It started to strip as I was using it. It is a Phillips screw, but I ended up getting a smaller size flathead screwdriver, and that went ahead and fixed it. So that's a point for you guys. If you do pick one of these up, try and go directly through that, and you just use a smaller size flathead to remove that screw, because you definitely don't want that to strip out, because there's no little tab or anything else holding this plate right there. That's where your batteries go. The headband is on the inside here. It is really easy to remove. All you have to do is pull it out. It's got 2 tabs on either side, and then just fit it around your head, you know, for height, and then for the tightness around your head to be able to do that. And then that's it. That's pretty much all the fitting that you're going to need on the inside. Now this back portion right here actually opens up. It's magnetic, so it'll allow for if you have like a bigger neck, or if you just need to open it up to fit it around your head. And then once that's done, you can go ahead and close it back up. You know, just make sure that the little tabs fit in all the way around, and you're good to go. So see how that one right here is kind of sticking out. You just got to make sure that it fits in on the inside. And so there it is. You can also alter the fit on the jaw portion right here. There's 2 little plastic tabs, one there and then one there. You can just push it out and you're good to go. I actually turned it on. There's a button on the inside that turns it on. So this button right here actually turns on the lights for the eyes right there, and that's pretty much what the batteries do. So I'm going to press the button. I'm actually holding it on the inside so you guys can see the eyes. So one press will turn them on at max brightness, and then as you press it, they start dimming, and then completely gone. So let me you know what, let me turn off these overhead lights so you can see it a little bit better. So again, just look at the eyes there. And if you press the button, it'll turn the eyes on. So again, that's max brightness. There you go. And then completely gone. So that's pretty cool. Again, it adds a little bit of a nicer look to it. Then one last thing that you can actually do with it is the face piece right here, the gold portion, you can actually remove that. And then when you do that, it obviously exposes your face in there. So this is kind of like when you see Tony Stark's face as he's wearing the suit, and then you can hold on to this portion here, which is really cool. You do have magnets all the way around it. So you have a lot of points where the magnets are attaching to the helmet itself. In all the different areas. So this piece is not going to fall off easily, especially if you're taking it on and off and on and off. You know, you can just snap it back into place. And then you have the special effects there, and then actually the lights or the eyes will come on. So you can go ahead and just shut those off afterwards. So then every time that you turn it on, it'll do that noise, and then you can turn them off and you're good to go. What I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and turn the camera on. I'll put it on so you guys can see what it looks like on me, get a little bit of a better look to it. Alright guys, so like I said, I already fitted the inside headband to the width of my head, so I'll go ahead and put it on. I just have to slide it on. And then the eyes are glowing now. I don't know if you guys can see those. So as you move your head, they'll start doing different things, turn on, turn off, or if not, you can just hit the button on the inside and it'll turn the lights on. And you can actually remove the faceplate. So there it is. So again, you know, you can fiddle around with the fit and make sure that it fits you perfectly, but it's really cool. And then once you're done, you can just position that back on and then the lights turn on. So really awesome. Again, this is, sorry about that. It definitely does get hot in there. There's not a lot of ventilation, but when you do remove that face shield, you get some air coming in and stuff like that. So really awesome toy. Again, this is what I would say would finish off a really cool Halloween costume, or if you have kids like I do that like to play role play and dress up and stuff like that, this will really make for a really cool addition to those costumes. The other piece that I'm actually looking for, which I think also got discounted, is the Captain America shield. So if you guys know about that and you've seen it, definitely be on the lookout for those two. I know that for the most part, a lot of Targets were already sold out of the shield before they even got discounted this low for the helmet. So I'm going to be looking for it. But if you guys see this video and you guys are interested, again, this is ringing up at $29.98. Down from $100, so it's a great addition. Even just to display it, if you're like a big Ironman fan or something like that, this will make a really good display piece also. So there it is. I hope you guys were able to get some information. If you guys do end up picking it up, you know, keep those tips in mind as far as the screw and stuff like that, so you don't strip it. But really, really cool, and I hope you guys can get your hands on one of these because it's really awesome. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.